You're listening to Sneaky G, the Cowboy Hippie, and the Clary OG, the Two Roofs podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
I'ma keep it 100, you heard me? Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even...
What's going on, everybody? I was already glitching. Can you believe that? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Stephen, a.k.a. Sneaky G. But I'm chilling with my main dog, 200K on TikTok, the Clary OG.
What's up, fools?
And he just reached 10 followers on TikTok. No, I'm
Let's
kidding.
get it.
The Cowboy Hippie. 12. There we
What's
go.
up with it, man?
And
Let's
I'm
get
at
that blue
15.
check mark already.
I'm at 15. I can't say that, you know.
Mark sent an email to TikTok asking for his blue check already.
I already did. You already know what
He's
happened.
trying to get.
Yeah. Any minute now, right?
Hey, I told him who I was. I
that?
told him I showed him my high school Letterman jacket where I grew up. I said, "That's me, fools."
Uh-huh.
I mean, what I thought that's what you had to do, man. Send in your Letterman jacket.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show
know,
them your tryout tape from when you tried out for the Canadian Football League, and they were like done and done. I do
It's
want
crazy
to.
how a dog can have that.
I do want to just bring everybody to the point. No, I didn't cut off half of the room. I am in an undisclosed location in Sierra Vista, Arizona. And if I'm glitchy, it's because the internet down here sucks. So that's the story I'm sticking with today.
I don't know about you, Mark, but I think he does that every show with the green screen, and it's really cowboy stuff behind it. And he's just trying to pick us.
Hey, I did see a video of him sporting the Cowboys hat, so I don't know what to believe anymore, bro. I mean, if it's on the internet, it's real, bro, right?
Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about, and believe me, Kurtz, when I find you on the street, I have a certain set of skills. I may not be a rich man. I will find you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. You gotta love it.
Sneaky, what would it take to get a Cowboys hat on you?
What would it take?
Why don't you?
I'll get back to it.
Like
why don't you make a friendly bet?
What bet? I know. I wonder why y'all bringing that up. I wonder why. I don't know.
We'll wait till the season starts.
I have to think about it. I really would have to think about it. But then again, I mean, well, Clary, I already know your answer. But Ish, what would it take for you to wear Giants gear?
I
thought so. Same feeling. Same
feeling. They beat us twice, and they go to the NFC Championship.
Wow, dude.
That's yeah.
That's asking a lot.
They beat us
man.
twice.
I'm about to say
it is.
I'm about to say that's not asking much. Now the sweep I can see. But talking about the NFC bet. I could agree with that. I
All right.
And I know. No, I know. I didn't agree to no bet. I said I can understand that. I know Loops. He was talking about doing a bet. He came on. I was at a friend of mine's house. This dude, I mean, Will, shout out, bro. His studio was phenomenal. Not only did he have Jordans wrapped around the building, but I mean, he had pictures of Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. I mean, yeah, he's a Bulls fan, diehard Bulls fan. Had a great time. Shout out Will. And it's good. It's good to come home. I'll admit it's good to come home. catch up on some old friends and hang out.
How's the weather out there?
Oh, it's not a cloud in the sky.
No,
not a cloud. But yes, yeah, I'm already sweating. And the show just started. I had a fan, but I turned it off because I was hearing a lot of the fan than myself. And those that don't know, I had to come home to take care of my pops for a couple days and make sure he's doing all right. And then I'll be heading back to D-Town.
We miss you over here, dude.
Oh man, I miss Dallas already. I ain't gonna lie, I miss Dallas.
I know. That lid store up there in Grapevine misses you because you're the only one that buys them Giants hats, so they're getting a little dusty up there.
You know that's a lie because every time I go, they're always sold out. So that should already tell you something.
They only buy 3. You know what I mean? They only buy 3 for the next.
They buy racks, racks. The only hats, barely any hats are, but the ones that are available, the ones I already have. So, but how was your guys' week?
Oh man, it was good. The kids had my son had his second football game, got his first touchdown. Shout out to the Ducks.
Okay.
Broke some ankles. You know what I'm saying? Actually, okay. Let me tell y'all this: we got flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct in 7-year-old flag football.
Please tell me it was Liam.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Liam, but we had to tell the kids to calm down with the flag pulling, and a kid just threw the ball to the ground because he didn't get a good enough yards, and the ref pulled the flag on us. So it wasn't just that one; he pulled like 4 flags on us in the whole game.
He was
for no reason.
So how much yardage is it in a flag football game? Like, what was the penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct?
We only have 40 yards.
Right,
they're 7 years old, and they gave us a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, but 15 on a 40-yard.
15. Yeah, that's crazy.
For 7-year-old flag football, and and the crazy thing is, he didn't give us no warning, no nothing, because we never. This is the second game.
Hey, there might have been a rivalry there. He was setting the tone for the game. He was going to throw some early flags, bro. You never know.
I call BS.
He gave high fives to the other kids. He didn't give high five to us kids, our kids.
So. There you go.
Giving high fives to the players.
To the other players, not our team.
Wait. Who won? Who won the game?
The other team.
Yep, I would petition. I don't care how old it is. But let me tell you, true story. I used to coach 5- and 6-year-olds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because I had a favorite. His name was Roland. He was a chubby little kid. He was last in every single drill, but he was cool as hell. He called me Mr. Coach. I was like, Roland, you only got to say one or the other. You don't have to say anyway. I actually had a parent come up to me and now we didn't keep score. I don't know if you guys. I'm assuming you guys kept score. They kept right. Yeah. So we didn't keep score, and they were like the parent came up to me and was like, my son only got 6 carries for 36 yards. What can we put? Yeah, a parent. And I'm like, we didn't even keep score. So I don't know. I mean, he and then the next game he came after and then I said the same thing. He only got 5 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown. This is, I need to get listen, look, my job as a coach for your son is to make him fall asleep when he gets home. If that's not the case, I failed you. And if you got any problems, go talk to the head coach. So,
now, is there such thing as holding in flag football?
Yes. Yep. Now I don't know about your age. Because there wasn't that I know of.
They called holding because the kid was trying to grab a flag and he grabbed their shirt, and so he threw a flag on that as well.
They called holding on that? Yeah, I call BS.
And apparently we were blocking. And
how many officials were there, dude?
Two, but it was the same one giving us the flag.
Yeah, I call BS. I call straight BS on that. Oh, you're lucky I'm not there. I got kicked out, which has happened before.
It was, and we were short on players. I mean, we had no subs. The other team had 2 subs, so we were sitting there not complaining. And man, this dude was timing everything. You only had 20 seconds to run a play. We had never heard that. and he's like, "You're going 45 seconds. You need to hurry up. I'm gonna start calling penalties." Like, it was insane. And this is one of the kids 5 years old. You know what I mean? Like, they're just learning the game, and for him to throw flags like that, it's just like, hey, dude, take it easy. I know you want to make it to the NFL. You're not going to make it playing football ref in Mansfield High School. You know
I like it. I like him saying the tone. This is his game, dude. I like that ref, bro.
I mean, it is. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we're still going to whoop ass. You know, shout out to the Mansfield Ducks. But hey, we'll get them next week.
You tell them you ain't making no NFL.
Was
this the big top for you, mister? Oh, of course
he talked to the dad and everything. You know, I was like, dude, come on. But yeah, that was our weekend. Had a little softball tournament. We went 1-2. It's all right. Still have fun.
Suck, bro.
We don't suck. It's a lot of grown men like to take softball seriously. Like, okay, this is Texas. You know, I don't know how it is in Arizona, but people in softball take that shit so seriously. Where I understand the matching jerseys. We had matching jerseys. That's cool. But these dudes had matching baseball bags. And yeah, most of these guys are about 30 to 40 years old. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, you know, like,
bro, when I go out there watch y'all play softball,
and everything,
dude,
you know what I mean? Like,
look, bro,
most of our guys are drunk, you know?
When I go out there watch y'all play softball, you look like some dudes that are trying so hard to live a dream, and you guys are playing softball. I'm like, bro, anybody in the world could go out there and play softball, dude. I laugh when I went out to your game, and you guys are now it's fun. It's cool having fun and everything, man.
Oh,
dude, I'm like, these dudes are all matching, and they have bags and they have sleeves on their arms. I'm like, guys, man.
The paint under their eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let them live out their dream. Shit. You know what? Because look, it's funny you say that, and I'll make it quick. So this week I came home. Obviously, it was for my dad. But at the same time, I was able to partner with Signature Jewelers, and they made us championship rings for a championship we won in 2004. I won't go into the story, but I mean, I ended up, I won't get into it. But anyway, so this week I was able to give out the rings to my guys that won that championship. And yeah, I think at that time we're probably in our 30s. And yeah, the NFL was not calling us anytime soon. So
hold the phone, Sneaky. Hold on. Mm-hmm. What kind of league is this? This is 2004. You had to be close to 30?
30, if not. No,
so
wait a minute.
What the hell league? Are you playing a football softball league or what?
No. This was actually it was a tournament. It was a 2-day tournament, and we went out there and we balled out. And
2-day tournament,
guys that look like Ishmael or what? No offense.
No. Well, actually, so I'll tell you what. The team that we beat to win the championship, these guys were like 6 foot. I think. Well, I mean, you weren't there, I think the shortest one was maybe 6 foot, and the quarterback was like 6'3". And we beat him. Hey, I mean, I could get out the news clip and show you. I mean, of course,
please do. I want to see it.
What?
Bring out the news clip. I want to see it right now.
All right. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. Hold on a second.
Oh, he's in Arizona.
I want to see it.
Hold on.
Go
ahead. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, I'm 6'2".
Ishmael, the UFC fights last night.
Got you.
Oh man, did you see that broken ankle?
After we finish Sneaky's 2004 softball football league talk, we'll
get
into the UFC fights. We'll get in the UFC.
No. It was football. It was football.
I know. I call it the softball football league, dude. That's what I call them.
Did y'all tackle?
Look, all this semi-pro football leagues, I call them the softball football leagues. That's what I call them. But I love you guys. That's awesome.
Mark never made the cut. That's why.
No, I didn't even want to put energy into that.
I almost called you out for yesterday's game.
I told you, catcher, dude, or first base, bro. That's it.
Well, they had me in outfield. That's how much we were struggling.
Hell, dude, no, dude. There's no way I can play in the outfield.
Wow.
there's a dude. It was an easy single, and as soon as I got the ball, he was already sliding into second. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting too old for this. I'm 30, about to be 30 years
People
old.
are sliding,
Dude. It's insane how intense this softball is. I mean,
Carla,
they'll call timeouts and meet up in a dugout. And,
hey, where's the newspaper
up.
clipping, dude? Did you find it?
Of course, I found it.
Let's see it.
It took 7 years to get the ring.
You don't think I don't
7 years?
I mean,
No, Carla, it took freaking 17 years because
it's
it's
more than that.
2004.
Wait, so you just gave him the rings this past week?
Well, no. Okay. All right. Let's pause. Okay. Carla, it was 2004, and what is this? 2020? Actually, I had the rings back in 2020. Because
17.
Yeah.
I said 17. My math is all wrong, bro. That's what's funny.
Okay.
I beat up my own math.
So now this is okay. It's still uploading. Back in 2004, and I'm lagging right now. God dang it, I'm lagging.
You're good.
Just a minute. Okay. I mean, I got the picture, and I'll tell you, this is pre-beard, so you're gonna see in a way that you haven't. Okay, here we go.
You were a quarterback, right?
Hey, there we go. Look at that.
Look at
that.
Hold on. It's 4-on-4 flag football tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it! Stop it.
4-on-4.
Yep.
Oh man,
you damn right.
Oh, hold on.
No,
hold on, dude.
No, that's
hold on, dude. You got to take it off the screen, bro.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me explain. Since you got it, going to get it up, I got to explain my guys. On the far left, that's Leroy. He's our running back. That's his son. Of course, that's me with no beard. And that's Sierra. That's beside me. That's Reed. And then next to me is Wayne. And so we got running back, obviously quarterback. Reed was our center / wide receiver. And then Wayne was also our receiver. Now there's two guys that weren't in that picture, which was Tut and Terry. And man, the history of our squad. I'm gonna try and make it short and sweet. We ended when we started playing these 4-on-4 tournaments. It took us a minute to actually win a game, and then to actually be successful and win a championship. I handed out trophies. We all got our trophies, and we all went on our way. And then I want to say, guys, when we, myself and on TikTok, Clary, you too, and Ish, you as well. I mean, we all have our successes, right? And one of the successes, I was talking with Signature Jewelers, and I partnered with them. I partnered up with them, and they said they loved the story, and they wanted to help us out, and there we go.
Now hold on, bro. I'm not going to end this yet. 4-on-4.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have a snapper and 2 wideouts?
Yep. Yeah. Snapper, 2 wideouts. Quarterback can't run, which for me, that wasn't an issue.
That's interesting.
It was a 7-yard rush. We played on a 30 by 60-yard field. We had 3 downs to get halfway, the midfield.
Halfway.
Yeah, that was our first down. And then 3 more, and then you only get 3 more attempts for the touchdown. And then they have recreational, competitive, and then Top Gun. And Top Gun is like competitive, you have the semi-pros, you have the college players. Top Gun, you have the pros. Okay. We made it to a couple championships in the Top Gun, but the one that we won was a competitive league. And I don't know how true it is, but they said they played college ball. So I don't have any proof on that. But yeah, the team that we beat, they were called the One Hit Quitters.
Huh. One Hit Quitters. And y'all is that what the ring says too?
No, the ring. Okay, so the championship ring, which I have on right now, we won our division, because that's what it was. We won our division championship, and the team name is, let me get it straight here, Chaos, because if you look, that's the same emblem that's on our jerseys. Chaos. And
Y'all got on a newspaper?
Yeah.
How many teams were in this tournament?
There was at least I want to say at least 20, because so it was 20 teams, but only the top 12 got in the tournament, got in the playoffs. And
it's still uploading because it's 17 years old.
And then what?
Carla's on a roll today.
Hey, look, Sneaky. I clown Ish on his softball all the time, bro. It's nothing but love, man. You should see how much I clown his whole team, actually, dude. When I go out there, man, it's
I told him to go out there.
You know what, dude? Those guys that I've seen, they've built some strong friendships. The camaraderie between that softball team is awesome. What they have, man. But no, I get it, dude. I just like to bust y'all's balls, man, on stuff like that. Yeah, because I know you guys take it so serious, man, and that's that's awesome, actually, dude.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
put. The sad thing is, I used to be like you, Sneaky, where I would be like wanting to play all the time, and now I'm just like, ooh, I can't do it no more. Flag football?
Shoot. Now I get out of bed, I'm like a Rice Krispie treat, snap, crackle, and pop. My back, my leg, my knees.
Chocolate chip, Rice Krispie treat.
Hey, man. You know what I'm talking about, baby.
Hey, can we jump in? Can we jump into some UFC talk real quick, bro? Because my card last night was fire, dude.
Was that the best card in the past 3 years?
Yes, that has to. Well, if you like excitement, if you like endings, if you like weird shit, yes, that was. You know what Thug Rose did? She was a big underdog going into that fight last night, and that was my favorite performance of the night. Actually, was Thug Rose. We can get into the Weidman thing because we'll talk about that a lot. But Thug Rose, man, beat a chick that thought that was unbeatable. Everyone thought she was unbeatable, and Rose is considered like the princess of MMA. She's so nice, so respectful, so sweet. She started from the bottom, and I know her husband. I actually got to watch him fight. I watched him fight when on the underground circuit. So he's a gentleman as well. So to be able to meet them and then see where they're at now in their careers, it's remarkable, man. But Thug Rose, her interview after the fight and during was remarkable, man. She much love and respect to her and her opponent as well. Very good opponent, very respectful, but she took a shot to the face, a kick, perfect spot landed, and it was lights out.
I love kick knockouts.
Oh yeah, so shout out to Thug Rose for that performance last night, man, and Usman as well. But dude, Weidman, bro. I mean, the whole circle of MMA, how he did it to Anderson Silva, and then it happened to him, the same exact thing, bro. How ironic is that, man? Yeah, Sneaky. Yeah. Did you see what happened?
Well, obviously, I've been out in Sierra Vista, and I'm out of the loop. I mean, there's a lot of football news that my dad does not watch sports. Either it's Judge Judy or Cowboys or World War II. So when I saw the highlights with that punch that knocked out what's his name? Yeah, I was actually shocked. But when he fought him the first time, he won by decision, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
right?
Usman is known for a grappler, a controlled fighter. So his stand-up hasn't been known over all these years. But dude, if you would have watched the fight last night, dude, the way he knocked that fool out, man. I pretty much it looked like Masvidal was waiting for a takedown, man, and that's sometimes when those grapplers can knock you out when you've been defending or you've been sprawling all night, and a dude just hit you with the right, bro. Dude, I mean that was a well-timed shot.
His hands were too low.
Low. I just think he was waiting for a grapple, a takedown, a one leg something, man. But dude, Usman, dude, is on another level. He's arguably pound for pound right now, greatest MMA fighter in the game right now because of the performances that he's been putting on. So interesting to see that last night. But the Weidman, look, bro, when I see those type of injuries in sport, I believe there's a somewhat injury, a stress fracture. Something has to be for the way it snapped, man. Do you not agree with me? Like, do you think there was some kind of small injury in his leg prior to that kick?
He must have had a sprain or it must have been
a stress fracture.
A stress fracture. Because when it hit, it didn't just like barely break. It whipped. His whole foot whipped. Yeah. And he didn't even know it until he brought his leg back. and he fell straight to the ground.
You still got all that adrenaline, dude. It takes a minute to get to the brain, you know, and when you can't step on your foot is when I think you realize what situation you're in, bro. And God, dude, to see that, I mean, the whole replay played in my head again when the great Anderson Silva tried to kick Wiseman years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's been 7 or 8 years now. I can't remember when, and that was the kind of the downfall of Anderson's career. He was already kind of peaked, and then he breaks his leg, and we see that happen. So Weidman, man, great career, great run. I think his time has come and gone, and it's unfortunate to end like this. But I think that man, he's well spoken in the community, in the MMA community, and I think he's gonna be part of the UFC somehow or some way, or training other dudes eventually. Yeah.
Now, did you see what Conor McGregor said
about that fight?
Yes.
No. What did he say
about the main event?
I saw
coming out.
I saw what he said about the main event. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that's his type of fighting, and that he took it from him, and that if the champion won that way, that he can come back and win. McGregor, if you're ever gonna see this, which I don't think he will, but if you do, shut the hell up, keep making whiskey, and don't go back in the octagon.
Look, bro. Look, McGregor is the best MMA promoter we've ever seen, guys. Okay, this is a 170. Go ahead.
Oh, I must be lagging pretty bad. No, I'm sorry if I'm lagging, guys.
You're right.
Clary, you're a boxer, right?
Right.
Now, in your prime, would you have transitioned into MMA, or would you have just stuck with boxing?
Well, back then, bro, we didn't even think of it. It still is a different sport, but back then no one was doing it. I wish so when I got with my guys and I was training my guys and we would just pure grapple and Israel knows some of these guys, Scotty, Jerry, they're 50 pounds lighter than me. And these guys would have me tapping out on the floor, man, grappling with them because they were such a high level.
Wow.
And they're small dudes, but it's just a different sport. I mean, and that's why Dana White's getting upset about it, because you're having, Jake Paul fighting grapplers or wrestlers. See, if Jake Paul went into the MMA world, it would be a whole different animal, bro. Because it's a different sport, though. That's like look, people think it's the same, but it's almost like football, basketball. They're different sports. Even the way you stand and defend, MMA is different than boxing. It's even you got to stand differently. The angles are different.
You're not going to get kicked in the leg,
right? You're not worried about a leg kick. Right. You're not worried about a takedown.
Yeah, if you notice, a lot of MMA fighters don't put that front leg up there every time because of the kick. With boxing, you have to leave it up there because that's not how you're going to get your speed and power. But I agree with what you're saying. I believe when MMA first started, it was a lot of more gambling than anything, and I think now it's starting to become more of a knockout. They're looking for the knockout, which I like, but I don't like. Keep MMA the way it is with the mixed martial arts and just let the guys go at it. I like when I see guys when they get hit and they're still going back at them and hitting them and keep hitting them. You know what I mean? And you don't see that as much no more, but especially in boxing. And I hope they bring that back.
What I really love and admire in the MMA world is when they're grappling. A lot of people don't like the grapple part of the fights. They like the knockouts. I love to see these dudes grapple for control. For dominance, and that's so much energy when they're on the ground grappling. You have a 200-pound man, let's say, or even 170-pound man on top of you. While he's swinging at you, you're getting worn down, and the kind of shape these guys are in, dude. Like I never even envisioned myself doing that. I mean, that's why, because it wasn't big back in my time. Boxing was it. Boxing was it, especially where I grew up, man. We didn't even think
especially
about
West Texas and West Texas. That's all. Boxing or baseball.
Yeah, and plus, while the guy's on top of you, he's punching your ribs, kneeing your ribs. I mean, you're not just laying there.
Do you guys want to hear something interesting about Mayweather? Check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. So the Jake Paul Mayweather thing is looking bigger and bigger. Let me tell you why, bro. The Vegas has a pre-line set. Okay, this line it blew my mind when I saw it. This line is closer than top world fighters that Mayweather had fought, bro. The line is actually not as big. Yes, dude. So what are we look, when he started doing these fights, I never thought this was going to happen. Now, dude, The line is so close, bro. I mean, it's not like it's a you pick 'em or nothing, but we've seen bigger lines against world-known fighters against Mayweather. You put a guy Jake Paul up now. What is it? Is this Mayweather's age? Does Vegas know something that we don't know, dude? Very interesting. Very interesting.
Claire, educate me a little bit. When you mean the line, what do you mean by that?
So let's say when Mayweather fought, let's just say when he fought Canelo or when he fought McGregor.
Okay.
He was I think he was about a 12 to 15 to 1 favorite. Okay.
Right.
And he was also, that means I'll explain better. And then that means when if you have to lay $1,200, they base everything off $100 bet in Vegas. Okay, that's just where they do it. So in order to win money on Mayweather, you'd have to lay $1,200 just to win 100. Now with Paul, the line is as low to 8 to 1. It's like they're giving him a better chance than Conor McGregor. They're giving him a better chance than other world-class fighters against Mayweather. It's just interesting to me that the line is so low, man.
It got to be his age. It got to be his age.
What would happen? What kind of circus would have happened if Mayweather were to lose to Jake Paul, bro?
I can't even imagine.
Me neither.
It's not that I don't want to imagine.
Me neither, dude. Me neither.
Yeah.
Now, he lives in Vegas. I'm correct. I'm sure Mayweather's been living in Vegas for his whole career. Do they know if he's been training?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, even him retired.
Vegas knows.
Vegas knows. So that's what I'm saying. Even some retired boxers, they still train. Just because you still want to have your step. You get what I'm saying? I wonder if Mayweather, ever since that McGregor fight, he hasn't done nothing. Yeah, he stayed in shape. You can stay in shape.
Yeah,
you're in boxing shape. You know what I mean? And I still don't think Logan Paul's going to beat him, though. I don't see it. And if he does, I think that should count in his record because you're still in the ring.
If I'm not mistaken, this will be Mayweather. If Mayweather takes the fight, this will be his first fight without his dad, right? Or is it his uncle that passed? It was his dad that passed away, right?
His dad passed away last year.
He's had problems with his family though forever.
Right, because it was his uncle that was his trainer, not his dad.
Right.
Okay. So this would be his first fight without his dad.
But I believe his dad trained him a little bit at the end of his career, correct?
Right.
He was in his corner.
Yeah.
Because he was there for the I believe the De La Hoya fight. I believe he was there at that fight as well. So.
Yeah. Yes, he was, but I don't know if he was training him though. But I know his uncle did. I know his uncle was. His uncle did train him.
But but once he changed trainers, that's when McGregor really changed his game. Because he was still undefeated. Don't get me wrong, but once his uncle started training him, and you could see that he changed the game of boxing. Now I call it running away, but you can honestly call it as just the way he moves. I mean, the way he misses punches. He made Canelo look like a fool, and not just 1 or 2 punches. It was about 2 or 3 rounds. Right. Canelo has always been smart with his punches, but to make him reach, and I'm talking about reach, where I mean Mayweather was about 3 feet away from Canelo. That takes talent, and I will give that to Mayweather. As much as I don't like him as a boxer, he made people reach, and that's how he won. And I wonder if he still has that speed because what is it? It's been 6 years since he fought McGregor.
I'll tell you what. The one fight that really pissed me off about Mayweather was that Ortiz fight. I mean, granted, Mayweather was falling within the rules, but when he was coming in, I don't know why Ortiz wanted to apologize again. I don't know, but I mean, to get knocked out the way he did. I mean, and I paid like $55 to watch that pay-per-view, and I was so pissed.
I was at B-Dubs when that fight happened, and it was jam-packed. Yeah, people outside watching and everything. When that happened, they had to call the cops because there were so many fights happening around the Buffalo Wild Wings. Because and it's not really a race thing, but there's always been black boxers and Mexican boxers, and they've always wanted to be who's the better boxer. And so a lot of people thought this fight was going to be it. And when that happened, it just started a whole war. You know, that was cheap shot, blah, 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 all this. And then, you know, you had people backing up Mayweather saying, oh, you know, you can't You can't put your guard down, in which I kind of agree.
Yeah,
But
no,
the
it's
ref
fact.
wasn't looking, which is the one thing. You know,
No,
the ref
the ref was right there.
it.
He saw. No, I mean he was right there. It was a legitimate knockout, but it was the way that it was done. And it's funny that you mentioned Hispanics and blacks, but when McGregor and Mayweather fought, Mayweather. I said McGregor. Yeah, Mayweather and McGregor, when they fought, it was almost like a white black thing, and then but someone. It's funny when I was watching with the fight. Actually, it was before I went to. Anyway, someone made that comment to where they were going for McGregor because they just didn't like the way Mayweather was. But I mean, when you know people and you know people's intent and how they are, you know the message behind what they're saying. So
yeah, no, see what the boxing world, you are known as the way of the way you fight is the way you are. Mexicans, blacks, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans have always been known as having the strongest jaw in the game. You know what I mean? And black fighters have always been known to be the quickest, and Puerto Ricans have also been in that title as well as being fast. It's changed a little bit now, but it's always it's not just about the belt. It's always been about who's the top of the game during that time. And when Mayweather was in his prime, that's all there was. When he did that to De La Hoya, which I still think De La Hoya won that fight, he came in a sombrero. You know what I mean? On Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
And a lot of people saw that as racist, and I didn't. I see that as he knows Mexican fighters have always been on the top since Chavez, and he wanted to take that title. And after that fight, a lot of people think he did. And so that's why I see what you're saying. Some people make it a little bit of racial kind of thing, but it's more of just the style of boxing. You get what I'm saying? And that's why it's such a beautiful sport, because you're really using all you have in the game. You know, I mean, Canelo he's a whole different animal, though. This dude has the speed, strength, everything.
Clary, wouldn't you say Mayweather going in the ring with a sombrero is I mean, people say that you do that a lot. Culture, what is it? Culture
appropriating.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
not at all, bro.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that's what they say you do.
Yeah, I get that a lot, bro. Especially my family.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm not big on that thing, bro. I when it comes to culture appropriating stuff, man, I believe if you're doing the right way and you show it with love and respect and the culture, then why not, bro? Why not be you, man?
Yeah.
Why not be you?
Yeah.
I've never understood that term. Actually, that's a new term to me. I don't think I ever knew what that term was 10 years ago. It's one of those things that's come upon in this generation that I think they're trying to add more fuel to the fire when people bring up that word. Yeah, so even like the Chicano look, the Cholo, you know, that's all we knew how to dress in El Paso growing up. That's what I grew up around, man. And the Dickies and the white tees, that's what I wore too. I mean, but that was all my friends wore. You know, that's how we dressed. And I still dress. I like Ish knows this. I kind of dress like that still to this day, dude, as a 45-year-old man. But no, it's I've never had a problem with that. I think Mayweather in that fight did it for a couple of reasons: to get under the Mexican fan skin, for one, and then, like Ish said, I'm coming to take the reign of the greatest fighter in the world. I'm coming to take that reign back, and to do it against De La Hoya at the time was a good shot for him. Good move for him, dude. But I agree with Cowboy Hippie. If you watch that whole fight, bro, and I scored it, I actually ended up scoring it a draw-ish. But
so did my dad.
De La Hoya lost the last 3 rounds. All he had to do was win one of those last 3 rounds, bro, and he didn't do it.
Corner lost him those 3 rounds.
Right.
Corner lost him those 3 rounds, and I can't stand. That's why I feel like they changed it a little bit when they show the score sometimes up top, because sometimes the corners check that and like, oh, you're good. Just keep it steady these next 3 rounds, and you got the fight. No, fuck that. You can get knocked out at any time. All it takes is one good round, and you're done. Right. What is it? The Triple G and Canelo fight? The same thing happened to them. Canelo had the fight, but somebody in his corner said, "Hey, you got this. Take it easy." And Triple G came back, and that's when a lot of people thought Triple G won.
Right.
and it ended up being a draw, and it shouldn't have been that.
Right.
So yeah, this
Carla,
the whole corner game is this different.
Carla, you are on fire today. Carla says it isn't even people from that culture saying that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Agree.
Facts. Well, I mean, I think with this whole cancer culture, I think that might have some bearing with it. And now that we're kind of, I'm going to bring this up, and I'm just going to throw this out there. I know everybody has their issue with blackface, okay, and I do too. I do too. But at the same time, I mean, Tropic Thunder, that was a pretty damn good movie.
I love that movie. Robert Downey Jr. played a hell of a role.
Do you remember
people
what we're
calling that blackface?
Right.
I don't see it.
Well, no. He didn't. As far as I don't remember him getting anything.
Any hate for it?
And I mean, I wouldn't want him to, because it was a damn good movie. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. You don't know who the dude is.
Look, some of the best comedians in the world, and I used to go watch live comedians, bro, were the ones that talked about race and cultures, bro. Especially when they were talking about other race and cultures, dude. It's some of the best comedy out there, man. And if you can't, there's a time and place for everything, man. When it comes to that, Sneaky, like you were saying, I just think people just overstep their boundaries. Like the most people that attack me are Caucasian white Americans are the most people that attack me. So I'm like, I don't understand that, and I don't get it. They don't know me. So that's probably the first, you always do the first, you get to know someone with a 15-second video. You've never seen them before in your life. You see one 15-second video and they assume 14 million different things about you. Like some people assume that they see a big bearded white dude and they get the assumption of a Proud Boy. I don't even know where that came from either. That's another
Proud Boy
or Sons of Anarchy.
Right. And I'm
great
okay
show,
with
by
that,
the way.
dude. It just, but it makes you think, like, dude, man, get to know me. Get to know me, bro. But unfortunately, we're not there yet, and we've actually gotten further away than we should be getting that shit out of the. I don't understand it either, though, man. But
what brings everybody together? Sports.
Beer. Oh,
no, that too. Beer, and sports and food. Yeah, hot wings. Oh, speaking of hot wings. To this day, I still say Peter Piper in Sierra Vista, Arizona, best wings. Oh, I had some yesterday. What I mean, the draft. Yeah. Oh, here in Sierra, it ain't going nowhere.
Peter Piper's in El Paso too.
Is it really? Okay.
There's one in Arlington, but it looks like it's about to close down at any time.
Is that the one over there off Cooper or Collins or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cooper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gabe, I'm trying, man. I'm
3
trying.
or 4 around. It looks honestly, Sneaky. The background looks good to me.
Like, I mean, I gotta get it.
I
gotta get a couple more.
No, I wanted to bring something up real quick for both of y'all. About cancel culture. Me and Clary talked about this a little bit. I don't know if y'all saw it on the news. He's a famous YouTube guy, and I can't really know his name. It's EP something. He's a big Eagles fan. He was just caught.
Red-handed
trying to text a 13-year-old to do sexual encounter. He got caught. Now he's deleted all his videos and all this, and now they canceled him. But the thing is, why is that not that big of a deal? Like, I don't see it on the news as much as other things. As the cancel culture, something like that should really be about the cancel culture. And this is something big because I never liked the dude. This dude made a video when Dak Prescott broke his ankle and was there like clapping and laughing like, I hope he never plays again. Almost wishing death on the player. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge Cowboys fan, but I would never, ever wish upon an injury or any sorts of thing to any other player that against my team. No matter how much I hate the Giants and the Eagles, I would never wish that. And this dude, I don't know how he got all these fans, but he's got a lot of fans, and for him to be canceled like that, it's a big thing.
Hey, so we don't misquote his name, man. It's EDP445.
Yeah,
the dude has over 2 million subscribers on YouTube, And this isn't the first time either.
Third time.
DC.
If I'm not mistaken, it's his
Yeah.
third time.
So here's the deal.
time.
I don't know why this doesn't get out more. And someone actually sent it to me and asked me to talk about it. And I'm like, I don't really.
They did the same with me.
Yes, to kind of stay away from that stuff, bro. And I get it. We should bring it up more. But I didn't really know I didn't even hear about it till someone sent it to me. I guess today-ish when I was talking to you about it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about it, dude. I didn't even know who the dude was.
So
he's a big YouTube guy. He's a big YouTube guy.
I used to follow EDP 445, and I'll tell you when the show's over what the EDP stands for. Carla, we'll talk later. I'll tell you what it stands for.
I gotta see it now, man.
Oh, okay. Anyway, when we first started this, when I started on TikTok, and I was gaining my followers and whatnot. Everybody was like, "Oh, you should collab with him. You should collab with him." So but before I want to collab with someone, you kind of want to know them. You kind of want to see what they're about, because
okay,
yeah, right, yeah.
It's right there in the picture, ain't it?
Yeah,
it's eat that, and think about what P stands for. Yes, eat that.
Yeah.
Kitty cat.
No,
Yeah. Long story short, I decided not to. I did reach out to him a couple times. I'll admit, I went to Cameo, and I think it was like $20. I paid the $20 for him to give me a shout out, which he did. And again, this is way before. But then after the Cameo, I did a little digging, and then come to find out he got caught the first time. And I didn't know. I thought this was the second time. But King LV Raiders? Shout out. He kind of screwed me. He's like, "Nah, bro, this is the third time."
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
For it to take 3 times to cancel him is insane.
Well, yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
One and done.
Now, with us, like I said earlier, we have a platform. And we influence certain people, and I, for myself, I do have a lot of kids on my show, and I'm very knowledgeable and understanding of that. And you by influence, you got to be careful, And for him to do it,
you're right.
For him to do what he did, and I'm glad he got caught and I made a video of it. He's lucky it wasn't my girl. My daughters. He's lucky. Now, of course, my daughter's a little older, so it's kind of out of his taste. But
yeah,
he's lucky.
I just wanted to bring this up, Stinky. I was just told this by my wife. They were at the mall yesterday, and she told me it was going around TikTok and stuff that it was National Rape Day yesterday.
Yeah,
that men were actually posting that online, saying it's our time. It's National Rape Day. Listen. I have a beautiful daughter and a beautiful wife, and I have a sister and many family. Mm-hmm. If I hear anybody say something like that close to my kids or my family, I'm going to jail that day, because you're not going to lay a finger on any of them. And for them to try to make it a national day is disgusting. It's disgusting.
Ish.
And it's insane.
You got it all. You got it all wrong, Ish. You're only going to jail if they find the body.
Oh,
listen,
bro,
very true.
True.
Listen, you're only going to jail and you're going to serve and you're going to go to court and you're going to get released, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But why is it? But why is that a thing? Why is that a?
I don't want to say it.
Some fucking idiot brought it up. Excuse my language. Some idiot brought it up and people rolled with it, bro. It's just another made up bullshit day that people want to create more drama, dude. That's all it is. And then we all dwell with it. You're mad about it, bro. You treat each day the same, man. Treat each day with that same energy as far as defending your ladies in your life. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Only one day.
Oh, she's got something in her purse ready for somebody trying to sneak up on her.
Yeah. Oh, Cedric the Entertainer said it best. Us black folk, we live by a certain code, and it's the I wish code. I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would. I mean, I'm not a fighter.
Got help.
Hey, you know what's funny, guys? Speaking of the culture appropriation thing, real quick, somebody duetted my video of the tortilla challenge, and they said that was horrible that I'm using a tortilla to slap my wife with. This is the kind of generation we're in, bro. I'm not gonna stop posting shit because a couple people are sad about it. That's the same shit. Me and my wife
I'm sad about it,
and we have fun, man. And I see a video right now. I'm like, dude, you're such a dude. I don't even. That's the kind of shit we're getting into in this world. You can't have fun.
I know. You upset me, Mark. You upset me. You did with that video.
I'm only mad that you're throwing food. I mean, that's where I'm.
Oh, you think we didn't eat it? You don't know my wife, bro. We don't wait.
Did you give some to Luna?
No, I know.
Did you give some to Luna? That's all I care about.
She's actually in the video. If you look at the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I said, did she get a piece? Because she looked like she needed it.
People just want to judge on every little thing in the world, bro. And unfortunately, it's. I mean, if you're offended, bro, by a tortilla slap, you got issues, bro, that I can't help, man. Okay, just stay away from my content, bro. You got your own issues, man.
My worst things in my life.
If they don't like the tortilla slap, but they're okay with a chocolate being thrown at you. Yeah, did I say it right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, is it chancla or chakla?
Chancla with an N.
Yeah, with an N.
See, every week, you guys are making me more and more bilingual. You know what?
Next week you're gonna have a sombrero like Mayweather one.
Yeah,
going for him.
Right? Hey, I get it. And then every day I just learn more French. You know, the more French I learn, the more I'll be down.
Hey, it's insane how French is pretty much Spanish. I took French for 1 year, and when they were telling us all the words, I was like, "This sounds exactly like Spanish." It's insane.
Fool, you don't know. You don't. Hey, I can speak
one semester.
Hey, alouette. You remember that? Did you learn that in French? I took French in Spanish.
The song?
I took French in school. Yeah, the alouette, and I'll never forget. I still know it. You know,
that was a test.
You know, James. Hey, James, what's up, dude?
Hold on. It's the person that is sad about is probably someone that thinks Taco Bell is the best Mexican food. Oh my God, that's funny.
I can't even believe they duetted. I can't even believe they duetted that video and made fun. It got mad. Like I thought it was a joke at first. Yeah. I really did have to watch it a couple of times. Like I thought it was a joke. No, I don't know.
No, you're good.
Okay, so we do have less than 8 minutes. We do have the draft coming up. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick and tired of mock drafts. No offense, Ish. I'm sick and tired of the analysts, and I mean this in the most lovingest way possible. I'm sick and tired of Gettleman. Oh, we want Smith. Oh, we want Waddle. Oh, we want Pitts, but knowing damn well he's going to pick an offensive lineman in the first round. Yes, I'm just ready to get it over with and get prepped for the 2021 season. I know I'm not the only one, guys.
I love the draft. I mean, if y'all been following the show, that's one of my favorite things. But now that it's like a week away, it's getting a little bit more excessive. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot of mock drafts from people I've never seen them do. But now it's the time where you're going to start hearing the rumors. The rumors of the Patriots trading up with the Cowboys, or the Giants picking a lineman or a linebacker. The Eagles trading back even more, which I wouldn't be surprised. But until the day of the draft, nobody knows what's going to happen. Actually, the first 2 picks are legit. You know what I mean?
James,
he still don't like that.
James, hopefully, Clary still doesn't think the Cowboys should trade up to get Lawrence.
Hey, okay, hold on. Let me answer that. I wish they freaking would, James. I wish they freaking would, bro. If there was a way to get Lawrence, look at this. Look, listen, I know it's a fantasy world, barring the like if they never had signed Dak and he was franchised and there was a way. Yeah, but do we sign Dak? So I'm good. And actually, James, you probably I haven't seen your name recently, I am happy with that signing. I was happy with the Dak signing. There's very few in between great quarterbacks in this league, and I think Dak is a top 10. So you have to sign him. You have to. But no, if he was franchised, I would definitely love it if they made something happen for him. So
if they would have franchise tagged him, I could have seen them do it. Trading up for a quarterback, or just because it's so expensive, and the way the Joneses like to use their money, they're so cheap with it. I guess it makes sense. Rich people are cheap with their money. You know what I mean? So, but man, I still don't think Lawrence is the best quarterback in this draft. I know people are going to give me a lot of hate for that, but I honestly think it's either Zach Wilson or Justin Fields will be the best quarterback in this draft in 3 years.
Did you see? I was gonna say, did you see Lance's workout?
dude, I'm telling you guys, I was telling you last week.
Mm-hmm.
The dude,
he's just young. He's just young, and he had one starting year, and that's why people are giving him his hype.
That dude, man, I don't know, bro. But then I saw Zach Wilson also. Let me tell you something about Zach Wilson. Guys, don't call me crazy. He has a lot of the same movements as Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, sir.
A lot of the same movements, Sneaky. It was kind of crazy. They were showing certain angles and throws on the run.
Right.
He really looks like a Patrick Mahomes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the guy at BYU, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. When he did that roll to the left, and then he just let it flip. Yeah, I was impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed.
Now, ever since he did it, it's crazy. When he did that, Justin Fields did it in his pro day, which makes sense because he's like, well, shit, if he does it and I don't do it, it's gonna make my stock go down. He made it look nice too. Don't get me wrong, and he's a little bit bigger than Zach Wilson. But with Zach Wilson, he has that arm strength where he can throw it in different angles, and I think that's where the NFL is looking at more now. You got to be athletic and you got to throw it differently. You get what I'm saying? Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence are going to be pocket passers. Trey Lawrence can run a little bit. Trevor Lawrence can run a little bit, but I think he's going to stay a pocket passer. And that's why I think this year is going to be a big eye-opener of who can really see the real talent in a quarterback nowadays. Because remember, Mahomes went, was it 10th?
Was it 12? Was it 12?
Yeah.
10 or 12?
It was like 12. I think it was 12.
And if you see the way he plays, you think, how did y'all miss that? How did you miss a quarterback who can throw on all those angles? You get what I'm saying?
How'd you miss Brady? How did you Russell Wilson?
Dak Prescott, fourth round.
Well, I was talking about quarterbacks that won a Super Bowl. I mean, how do you miss that? You know? I mean,
no, you're right. You're right. But you know what's thinking? You know what? All those adds up to each of those players that you named played baseball in their life, and they got drafted.
Yeah.
Brady got drafted by the Expos. Russell Wilson got drafted by the Rangers. It really shows that if you have some type of baseball talent in your profile, and you go to be a quarterback, it can help you tremendously. Because Zach Wilson is the same thing. He played a little baseball before in his game, and he's got that arm.
But dude, let's be real.
Sideways throws, over the arm throws.
Most quarterbacks in the NFL were the best basketball player, baseball player, anything player in their high school team, bro. Almost any quarterback in the NFL was the elite on their high school team, bro. Some in college.
Carla, that joke I did, that was for you, Carla, because you were on fire. I'm trying to be up to your standards. Now, Clary, I know you know this quarterback because he went to the Yankees, and then he went back and played for the Cowboys. Was it Drew? Was it
Henne?
No, not Chad Henne. No,
you're talking about the other Michigan quarterback.
Yes, the Michigan quarterback that started over Brady because he was more flashy, whatever.
God dang it! I know who he was. He also played for the Cowboys. I can't even think of his name, dude.
I want to say it was Drew something. It got to be Drew Hansen.
Yeah, that's it.
Drew Hansen. Yeah,
I think it was Drew. Yeah.
Now let me ask you. I don't know if you followed him or not, but did he flake out? Well, and I say flake out like I played in the NBA or the MLB. I mean, did he flake out of the National Basketball League?
You mean Major League Baseball?
Yeah, Major League.
Yeah, dude. I don't even remember him playing.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he ever actually played in the majors, dude. Did he? I don't know. I don't think he did.
I don't know.
The dude was a look.
This
is why he played in college. He played over Brady because he was so freaking athletic. Brady was that slow guy that no one but had the rocket arm, but for some reason he couldn't even start in college.
Yeah, which I don't understand. I don't get that. Well, hey
It's
guys.
the same thing with Kyler Murray.
Right.
Remember Kyler Murray? He got drafted number 1
Another
or number
baseball
6
player.
overall in the MLB draft, and the number overall
A first
in NFL draft.
rounder.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And he
All
still
right,
chose
guys.
football. He still chose football. Insane.
Great show. Here we go.
What is going? Hey guys, thanks for spending an hour with us this Sunday evening. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the love and support we've received over the last few months, man. It really means a lot. My personal social media guys, much love, dude. We're doing things we never thought we could do. We're doing things we never thought we could do with this podcast as well, man. We're just going to keep pushing forward and try to bring smiles on your faces along the way, guys. Change the course of someone's direction for their day this week. Make somebody smile, guys. Much love and thank you very much.
What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy Cowboy Hippie. I'm add on to what Clary said. I appreciate everybody who jumped in on this podcast. We do this for y'all. We do this hour for y'all. I love seeing the comments going through and just the communication we have with each other. I want to give a big shout out to the Hurricanes. That's who we had the tournament with. Even though we went 1-2, we did it for my cousin JoJo, as y'all know, who passed away 3 months ago. It just shows that enjoy every day, no matter if it's an hour with your friends or a whole day, just enjoy every single moment. I love y'all. You, Clary OG, Sneaky, I love y'all. Even though y'all both sexy, I'm the sexiest, you know what I'm saying? So go Cowboys, and much love.
I don't know about that. I want to recount on that most sexy thing. I'll make mine short and sweet, guys. First off, everybody that has prayed, everybody that has checked on me, everybody that has sent me positive vibes, guys, it's working. Please keep them coming. Please keep them coming. My dad was kind of overwhelmed. He's old school. He has no idea what social media is. A matter of fact, his first text message he ever sent me, which was 2 weeks ago, was a period, and he sent it. And he asked me if I got that text. Yeah, it's a long story. Anyway, power of prayer. It's a beautiful thing, guys. Clary, Cowboy Hippie, love you guys as always. Thank you so much for bearing with me, even being at home here and away, and also thanks for checking up on me, guys. You all as well. Thank you so much. And Thursday, Giants, drive for 5. It starts then. Love y'all. And let's go, Giants. Oh!
I'ma keep it 100, you heard me? Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all